Alright guys, welcome back again to more Trails into Reverie. So we finally managed to recover Ilya once more after defeating two of the, well, semi-challenging boss battles yet, and we're pretty much heading into, end game here. So if anything, we're going to take care of a couple of things, mainly side stuff prior to taking on the main mission, but otherwise, if anything else, hope you all continue to enjoy. Thank you again for all love and support. Let's see this whole thing through. The commotion in the city is starting to calm down to a degree. Garcia also helped us recover all of the remaining Zober soldats and transport them into the geofront. The remaining members of the Eban Defense Forces all willingly surrendered themselves too. As for Ilya Platier, she's been taken to the hospital. She's exhausted but in no danger. Thank Adios for that. She's in good hands with Dr. Salin. Speaking of the doctor, sounds like Marae's surgery was a success. It's a shame I can't see her yet, but at least I know she's alright. You will soon. For now, we need to decide on our next move. Who knew something like that would show up on Lake Elm? The Retributive Tower. We've already seen it's capable enough to annihilate something the size of Juno Naval Fortress in an instant. From what I can see, it powers itself through the spirit veins. This energy is amplified and reflected by the combat shell satellites in the sky, which then direct them toward a desired target. The technology to fire a beam of its strength with such precise accuracy just doesn't exist in the Empire. But Elysium can realize it. I thought so. The fortress's troops were stationed elsewhere at the time of the attack, so by the grace of the gods, no lives were lost. Wow. Really? This whole time I thought a lot of people died. I thought there were casualties. I'm more ashamed that my old castle could fall so easily. And I don't think any fortress could have withstood a blast like that. The aim was to show its monstrous capabilities, and it served its purpose well. You need only to look at our neighbors' reactions to see that, particularly Calvard's. Indeed. You talked to the new president just earlier, didn't you, sir? I did, yes.
It feels like just yesterday that we were gathered to affirm Crossbell's independence. The speed with which you liberated your city was nothing short of astonishing. The many hardships that Crossbellans have endured have molded them into a most hardy people indeed.
We are hardly worthy of such praise. I truly regret that we've been unable to bring this crisis to a conclusion faster, Mr. President.
But it is good to have this line of communication open to us again. Now, I believe it would be wise to discuss how to address that new weapon of mass destruction that...
As it happens, we have already begun preparing our response. We have readied enough troops to dwarf even our great numbers from the war.
I see.
Surely you are aware of the extremely delicate position Crossbell finds itself in at present. If Erebonia, or even Calvard, were to try and intervene with force, well...
I am indeed aware. But how else is a head of state to respond when his territory is threatened?
The tower shall next rain judgment on the Calvard Republic's Baratier airbase. Its divine lightning will spare not one thing as it turns its frame to dust. You have until 5 o'clock this evening to reconsider your stance. I do hope you make the right decision.
Our military's general headquarters will be the next target if we do not act. We have no choice. I'm quite surprised as how much Erebonia is dragging its heels in light of the losses it has recently suffered.
I deeply regret the position your country has been placed in after a problem that erupted within our borders. But could you not give us a little more time to resolve this on our own? I assure you that we are not sitting idly by while your nation is threatened.
And I believe you. I have it on good authority that many capable hands have gathered in Crossbell. But I would like to make our stance crystal clear. Refusing our gracious offer of support means you have also forfeited support from the Imperial Army. And given what is at stake, the deadline draws dangerously close, we will take action as we see fit.
President Gramhart, sir.
Yes, I fully understand that.
Then all is well. Republican Army stands ready to aid you, should you require it. I hope you will make the correct choice, and sooner rather than later, Mr. Speaker.
The rumors about him weren't an exaggeration in the least. If anything, they don't exaggerate enough. I've heard his actions since the war had made him very popular in the Republic. Until now, we feared that Calvard could use the Supreme Leader as the excuse to invade. But the Tower changed everything. They know a little about it as we do, so of course they would be hesitant about approaching it. Well, it's the right move. Playing this card has no downsides for them. I don't doubt that as soon as they have a grasp of the situation, they'll use it as an excuse to intervene and claim Crossbell as their own. I fear my only option may be to request both the Republic and the Empire's aid after all. No! Oh, Grandfather. The lives of the entire continent are on the line. We don't have much choice. But doing so would cement Crossbell's status as a country unable to handle crisis within its own borders. It'd kill its chance of re-independence for good. It's almost an impossible choice to make. Knowing where the next target will be works to the Republic's advantage as well. As does knowing that, while it is an important military base, it can be rebuilt with ease, unlike Juno. The deadline is also generous enough to give time to evacuate civilians in the vicinity of the blast. I'm sure preparations are already underway. All that to say that even if the worst should happen, Calvary will walk away with minimal damage at most. Lucky sons of bitches. And here we are thinking things would get easier after that sly old fox they had before 23 was out of the picture. The delay could still work in our favor. It might mean we bought enough time to take care of the tower ourselves. I'll take half a day more over nothing at all. I wouldn't bust out the champagne over that just yet. Agreed. There are reports that there are far fewer Zoberzold at station in the city now compared to when it was first occupied. And there's only one other place they'd be. So the bulk of them are defending the tower then. Maybe they figured the city would be liberated again from the start. Surely not. Actually, after all that's happened so far, anything is possible. I didn't lean toward it, personally. Our foe's real goal was unveiling this giant weapon all along. But at this point, just who is our foe? It doesn't sound as though Elysium itself has a will of its own. That's right, it needs an administrator. The answer is whoever ousted me from that position and took it for themselves. That all this has continued unabated even after the Supreme Leader's demise suggested it wasn't him. He would have been the most obvious answer. Our options otherwise are very few. I'll be honest, I'm not sure this is something Calvard and Erebonia's armies can solve. I don't think so either. The tower is capable of more destruction than even the past war have left unchecked.
I won't let that happen. Maybe whoever this is really thinks they're on some noble pursuit to bring eternal peace. But if you have to hold the entire continent hostage to maintain it, then how the hell is that true peace? How is that going to unite us? It's not going to unite anyone. We've worked too hard for this. I won't let this vice grip they think they have stop us from crossing the finish line.
Well said.
That's our Yuna.
You took the words right out of my mouth. We've stood up when knocked down 100 times. This is just 101. Because no matter how high the barrier, it'll never be enough to stop us.
And we're back to that barrier speech again.
Right. And all of us from Thor's will be right there to help you get over it. No, it's not just for you. I want things to go back to normal for myself just as much. I want to see a brighter tomorrow. And I want to see it together with the people I care about.
Green.
Yeah, we're right there with you.
Liberal's here to support you all we can too.
Crossbell and Erebonia are neighbors, yes. But it's more that we've overcome enough as a team that we would never back out now.
Yeah, teamwork's made the dream work enough times before. So why wouldn't we help?
We, of course, are also here for you.
Damn, do you guys love these cute speeches. I'd bust one out too if I had one to give.
Yet for all we have on our side, there are still limits to what we can do. The real key to our success is her.
True. As long as Elysium plays such a large role, its former administrator is going to make or break this.
She's the best, perhaps the only hope we have of seeing tomorrow.
Your name is Lapis, right? I hate to put this kind of pressure on you, but we're absolutely going to need you in this upcoming operation. Will you help us?
No.
What?
I said I'm not helping you.
You did not just say no.
Read the room, Lapis.
That's how our girl is. She doesn't let anyone push her into doing what she doesn't want to.
It's not like we're bossing her around over something trivial.
She can't go, "Screw you guys, I'm out of here," when the stakes are this damn high.
Are you saying no because you only want to help your friends?
No. I'd say the same thing to them. I'm not helping anyone. Because I'm the one who needs help. Elysium is at the center of everything that's plaguing the continent. That means, as its former administrator, I have a duty to set things right. I wish to make this very clear. This isn't your problem that I'm saving. This is my problem that you're saving. So please, I need you to help me. Way to turn it around, LP.
She is technically correct.
Does that technically matter?
Yes, it's a very important distinction.
She's more of a character than you led me to believe, Ian. Believe me, I'm just as surprised at how much she's grown. Her friends have no doubt played a vital part in that. Can't argue with that logic. The distinction works in our favor too. We're here as friends, but as Erebonians, we can't officially interfere in Crossbell's affairs at the moment. I'm sure that was the back of some of our minds when we agreed to step in. It was, but we're past the point where we can claim this only involves Crossbell. All of our lives are at risk here. We want to help, but even if we didn't want to, this affects us as much as it does Crossbell. Crossbell, Erebonia, Liberal, it's everyone's problem all across the map. That's a lot of people when you think about it. Yeah, but all across the map's right. And we'll need everyone we can to get to help Lapis and overcome this. Estelle and Joshua never turned away at a helping hand when they needed it. Doors never turned them away either. Nor did the Triple S. And we won't turn them away now. Exactly. What just happened? Are you ignoring me? Nope, you helped everyone feel like a team, that's all. Good girl. I'm so proud of you. I don't get why. I'd like to turn our discussion to what our present objective should be. Lapis, how exactly should we go about stopping the tower? Well, Elysium came to be through the orbital network and spirit veins. It existed in an entirely intangible state, so retaking control over it would normally be impossible. Right now, though, it exists in physical form through the tower's central terminal. That much is very clear to me now that the signal jamming is gone. In other words, right now we have a chance. Does this form make it impossible for you to reinstate yourself as administrator? As long as we can reach the tower center and I can wire myself directly to it, yes. If we do that, both the tower and the Divine Lightning should cease to function. Then we have our mission. one that's a lot easier said than done. The Zauber soldats are going to be difficult enough to pass, and then the tower itself is built like a fortress. It's also worth noting that it's being protected by some sort of barrier while it draws in new energy. The barrier's mana is so dense that I doubt even railway guns could break it. It's that durable? I feared it would be something like that. Before we can even think about teleporting inside, we need to take care of that barrier. But we don't have anything stronger than the railway guns and crossbows, so even if they aren't up to task, let's not forget that the tower sits over a lake. We have one Merkaba hidden and ready for use, but this isn't going to be easy to get to as the Azure Tree was. Not with our enemy being armed to the teeth. My Merkaba is undergoing repairs in Arabonia with the Courageous 2, so that one's out. We could have taken care of it if we had our Divine Knights, but unfortunately, we're going to be facing one instead of on top of everything else. Yeah, there's got to be something we can do though.
And that something lies with me.
Olivier! Angie! George! Wait, Vita? Good to see you as always, Emma. Of course she decides to swoop in right as you're discussing how to overcome a new overpowering weapon. You don't always have to make a show of coming in to save the day, Vita. Oh, because you've never done it 1,000 times yourself, grandmother? I just couldn't afford to stay away knowing the society, the professor, mainly, is involved. If the rest of Thoris is getting on protecting the beautiful ladies of Zemeria from this new threat, then how could I skip out? If I get in on this action, I might get in on that action, know what I mean? If only we didn't. You look well, Crow. Same to you guys. I thought you were still in Arteria, Father Thomas. Must mean our ever-reluctant superiors realize they can leave this chance. You would be correct even if they can't ignore a broadcast so damning. I see the Triple S has been very busy. Hopefully I can give congrats once I'm back in Crossbell. Hold on to that congrats. Our work's not done yet. You've been conducting an independent investigation of the Empire from what I've heard. At the request of none other than the Prince himself here. We may be unable to mobilize the Imperial Army, but there is a way to catch the enemy unawares, even if it involves an element of luck. If it works, however, you'll be able to get inside the tower. Really? What's the way then? Please, my dear, and spoil the surprise? That and I rather don't think we can afford to be too cautious with Elysium. That's smart of you. We can't rule out them being able to listen in on us somehow. What a horrific possibility. Shall we get to work on our operation? If you're willing to support me in that endeavor, of course, Commander Bells and Toa. I never turn that down. We have until it hits 1700 hours to pull this off, so time is of the essence. Let's begin at once. Prince Olivet, Commander Bells, and Toa begin ironing out the details into how to enter the tower. The assault team comprises the Triple S, Class 7, and Rufus's party. Let them be to prepare for the grand battle. They agreed that the best use of their time would be to rest and recharge while touring the newly liberated Crossbell. This is going to be our last chance to prepare, but we've got less than half of a day left. So there's only going to be so much that we can do. The bulk of the responsibility right now is with the commander and the elders who are formulating a plan either way. Yeah, but we're still responsible for preparing for the fighting we're going to be doing once we're in the tower. Indeed, I'd like to tour the region and see how everyone is doing while we can too. The bikes that Elisa got our hands on from the Rhineford company should help us there. I'll explain the basics of riding them later on. Thanks. How long you been carrying those glasses around, by the way? I thought my mask would draw too much attention when walking around the city. This guy plans for everything. Shall we meet again here just before the operation is scheduled to begin then? Do all that you want to now so that you may face what comes next without regrets. Huh? Makes sense, I guess. We shouldn't be getting too friendly with them. Wait, Lord Rufus. Can I help you, Detective? You certainly look like you have something to say. Oh, I do. Thinking about it, this is our first time speaking since the Pantagruel before the war. Now that you mention it...
Think of it as my personal apology to you for Operation Birdcage. We will be recalling our troops from Michelin as well. Why don't you enjoy yourselves there one last time?
I'd like to thank you for the consideration, though not half as much as I'd like to deck you in the face.
Ah, if you're hoping to try and make good on what you said then, I would not be opposed to humoring you. But I would have thought there were better ways to use what precious little time we have left to us. I happen to agree. That's why I think it would be fruitful for you to travel around Crossbell with us. It's not possible to change the past, but during the upcoming operation, we will be fighting on the same team. The more time we spend preparing together, the easier I think we'll find it to back one another up if things get dicey. What do you say? Lloyd. We share Lloyd's view on the matter. I can't deny there's bad blood between us, but the stakes are too damn high here to be petty. Far from me to second guess our leader. That's Lloyd for you, always looking at the big picture. You gotta hand it to the guy. We'd like to come along too. The rest of my classmates have their own preparations to make, so they won't be joining us, but we have to learn as much as we can in their place. We've been going around separately until now, so we all need to see how everyone else fights. But even putting all that aside, there's something I want you to see. I want you to see the strength of Crossbell's people. I want you to witness how even in times as hopeless as these, we never give up. You have some chutzpah. Very well, I see no reason to refuse. Yay, we get to hang out with the Bar X again. Who's our ex? Risha, maybe? I didn't know you knew them. It's a funny story. We met not that long ago. We're part of a secret assassins club. What? Pfft, like we need any more crazy kids.
Yes? I'm all ears if there's something you want to say.
Your name is Lloyd Bannings, right? I think it was you after all. Who was what?
Did he do something?
I performed one last prediction of the future, just before control of Elysium was stolen from me. And that briefly showed me someone who I think was you.
Wait.
Is something going to happen to him? Please, don't worry. I didn't see a vision of him dying or anything. What I saw was very fragmented. So I can't be sure exactly what it meant. But I feel as though it was telling me that you are the only one capable of unraveling the truth behind all of this.
Me?
Yes. You are the only one who fulfills all of the conditions. But all I saw was this possible future's conclusion. I didn't see what steps would lead up to making it happen.
Sure wish we had a few more details to go on.
But that's a hard story to ignore given Elysium's ability to predict the future.
Okay. I'll keep what you said in mind. Thanks for telling me, Lapis. I'm sure we'll need all the help you can give once this whole thing kicks off, too.
I thought I told you that this is my problem that you're saving? You're helping me.
So you did.
Shall we set off then? Once our preparations are complete, we need to assemble on the tower's rooftop. Yeah, so let's make sure that when we do, we're heading out with no regrets. Right. Oh, the mirror again. I think something must have happened. Maybe we should go and look when we get the chance. About the final preparation period. At this time, you can explore the entirety of Crossbell with certain party members. Those not in your party will remain in town, so you're welcome to seek them out for chat. Unlike when traveling in town with a limited party, all party members can be used when on highways or in dungeons. Open the party menu upon venturing into a highway or entering a dungeon and choose your active party members. Alright. That means we have carte blanche on what we can and can't do. Well, actually, we can do anything right now, because it's pretty much the last half of the game. So, let me save first. Okay, if anything, let's revisit the Reverie Corridor, and then after that, we'll do a couple of side quests here before we even start the mainline mission, because this is it afterwards, guys, so let's have some fun.
Warning to all visitors. Elysium has attempted to interfere with this space 4,096 times.
What did it just say? What's it talking about?
These increased failed attempts prove that the interference with the laws of causality outside this space is at a critical point. Conclusion. Limited permissions to retain memories outside of this world must be granted to combat further attempts.
Did I understand that correctly? There's a lot of process all at once.
Accessing Reverie Corridor Management System. Adjusting awareness suppression processes.
Hold on. Well, something just happened. Wait a sec. I know this feeling. My memories are back. Mine too. So that's what we've been training to prepare ourselves to combat. This must be the Garden's way of telling us just how much stronger we'll have to become to triumph. Seriously though, did you have to go and flip the switch on our memories while we were awake? My head's still spinning.
The action was deemed necessary to raise chances of controlling the crisis unfolding in the outside world. Elysium cannot be allowed to alter the laws of causality. Visitors will still be unable to retain the memories of the Reverie Corridor upon exiting.
That's a little disappointing. It must be the one rule it won't compromise on.
Permissions now granted to enter the Reverie Corridor's 4th stratum. May you seize the hope to overcome the impossible over the course of your trials.
As if we have much choice in the matter, at least we finally get the big picture. That explains all the help we've been given since we got here. It was for this. Yes, and the pivotal moment we've been training for is much closer than we thought. The threats we're up against are Elysium and the Retributive Tower. Getting those memories back also means we already know what we need to do. We're gonna stop them, for Crossbell and for the entire world. Right. Damn straight we are. So long as we have time to train, I know we can turn this around. Indeed, this is our ace in the hole, and we'd be fools not to use it. And I'll back you guys up all the way. That goes for all of us. I'm waiting to see what this new Shroud's got for us. This is our last chance to steel ourselves for the final battle. Make it count, everyone. Right. Everyone's motivated and doing whatever they can to prepare for the final battle. I can't let myself be the odd one out. It's time I got ready too. The Reverie Garden state has changed. You will now begin exploring the Reverie Garden as Lloyd. Additional characters can now be recruited via gold sealing stones. Zeit will now assist you in the Reverie Corridor. Nice. Okay, well, let me see what we unlocked here.
Visitor access detected.
Alright, have I unlocked anything here? No. Please tell me I have something. Please tell me if I don't, though. Oh, what's this? Okay, great. Sounds nice, but everything else is more Reverie Corridor related, which is probably why I don't have much of anything here. Whoa. Whoa, really? That's cool. Alright, what else do I have here? Boo! I don't have a lot. That sucks. Okay, well, that makes sense, though. Report RP.
Confirming rank points accumulated. Liberation rank unchanged.
Damn. Alright.
New contents available.
Alright, this one will cost me 3,000. I'm not gonna reach that in time. So let's see. Tag along slot, boost max AG. I don't know why I would want. What? You know what? Screw it. Do it.
New features available. New contents available.
Oh, sorry. I was looking at the wrong one. Okay. Support slot 600. For tag along characters in the Reverie corridor. Debating. I'll see what else I have though. Improves the quality of United Fronts. Oh, I should have used that also. That would be great. Add shuffle scuffle subs. Increases the pool of available sub in out characters for the Void Spire. Yeah, that's great.
New features available.
Okay.
New contents available.
We can max it out, I guess. Buff certain fights. Increase the assault gauge, bravery points, and craft points meters prior to the trials and shuffle scuffles. I mean, sure. Let's do this again.
Bolstering program available. New contents available.
Sweet. Buff certain fights. Increase the pool of available tag-along characters. Sure. Unlock.
New features available. New contents available.
Really? Okay, well. Add tag-along 3. I want to get this one. Support slot. Increases the available slots for tag-along characters in the Reverie corridor. Alright, well, we got that. Let's now, I kinda want to go here, but yeah, let's go here first. Let's do this. Depths. And actually, hold on a second. Who's on my team? Oh, good, good. I like this team already. I like this team. This is good. This is good. I'm going to, however, move you here, followed by... You're with us? Damn, Arios. Okay. Screw it. There you go. Yeah, 3, 4, 5. Okay, okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. Third, depths. Let's go.
It's my turn.
Alright, let's have Lloyd be up front. It's his time to shine. I can't believe how far we made it already, you know? 50
Shall
plus
we be
parts
off?
in, and we're very close to the end. All we gotta do now is just unlock some... Well, for me, I just want to unlock a couple of the extras, and then... Oh, let me fill this up. I got 3 slots
Now's
now.
our chance.
Can I... Are you... Oh, you're an enemy! Holy crap! I thought you were a gate. Ooh, boy. Alright. I do want to fight you. Yeah, let me fight you. I'll take my chances. Dow!
Now, bring it on!
Screw it. Use it. Wait, no. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Actually, not yet, not yet, not yet. Oh, boy. What do we have here? Yes. Shadow Step. Yep, definitely great. Black Tortoise. No. Let's reduce their thing.
Revel in the night. 不知火.
That's great. Next up, we're gonna Shining Nest. Okay, next we'll do... Forte would be great.
Arcus, activate!
Perfect. Let's do...
Moonlight butterflies.
This is lovely.
It's my turn.
Okay, now Burning Heart.
Let's go.
Okay. And since we have so much and we're already running out of turns, let's use 50% damage reduction. I would like to use break damage. Yes.
Break them! Raging hammer! Let's go.
Okay, now we will do Brave Smash. Get him.
Come on, Risha.
Understood.
Ooh,
Of course.
look at that. All right, now.
Come.
Yes, overkill indeed.
Now.
Get him.
Let's go, Lloyd.
Leave it to me.
Yes, yes, good job.
On it.
Now we go for it.
All for one.
And one for all.
Cut him loose. That didn't feel so bad.
That was well planned too. I like that. Excellent. Okay, got your final stuff.
Nice. I did it.
I am interested in seeing if the. Oh, speaking of.
We should be able to move on ahead.
Yes, we should, but also I wanna
Now's our chance.
see if we can get any special items here. Oh, speaking of, we got this dude to deal with.
Careful. That one looks.
This one's strong. Be careful.
All right, we're gonna do it again. Same plan, same plan. Give us extra turns.
Revel in the night. 不知火.
Okay, next up will be. Ooh, we can use. Oh my god, I want to use it. I want to use it, but it's gonna take up all my. No, 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 buddy. No, no.
Arcus, activate.
All right.
Come.
Yes.
Perfect.
There.
Ready?
Oh, perfect. Let's use it. I want to use this. Can we go after? Yes, all of them.
There.
It's the plant that's weak to fire, isn't it? Not the androids.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Let's go.
Oh, perfect. Yes. How do I want to do this? Actually, fine.
Let's go.
All right. Now, or get them all.
Zero breaker.
Look at that. That's what you want to see.
On it.
All right. Next up, mark him, please.
Target locked.
I'm up.
That should not have hit us. It really shouldn't. All right, fine. Hey, like this.
Roar. Healing strike.
Oh.
Death awaits
Oh,
you.
ho, 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 ho. Big mistake.
Revel in the night. 不知火. I'm going.
Build it up.
Perfect.
There.
Okay.
All right, get him again.
Keep at it.
Got him.
Right.
All right, good job. If I hit, good. How's your thing?
Now.
All right, cool.
A chance. I'm going.
All right. Arts, go.
All for one.
And one for all.
We can end this right here. Go.
Yeah.
Holy crap, yeah. That was good.
Okay.
That's what I want to see. And you know what else I want to see? More of this.
Revel in the night. 不知火.
Okay.
Okay, now, how's your thing? We're gonna use you.
Behold my dance, an illusory offering to departing souls. Sleep, embraced by silver light. Bind. Right.
On it.
Not dead yet. Dead now.
They're down. Come on. Got it. Ha! So you.
I only get cuter as I love.
What did we get? Gold? Silver. Okay. That's it. That was good work. Alright, well, on that note, guys, I'm going to end it here for today. I want to thank you all for watching. When we come back, I'm
Now's
going
our
to
chance.
do my best to conquer this last half of the corridor, including the final boss of this stratum, if anything. Afterwards, side missions, and finally, Min 1. And then we beat this game, right? So if anything else, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all after I open this chest. Acerbic tomato water.
I can hang on to it.
Alright then. If anything, guys, thank you. I'll see you again next time.